You are quite a marvel. I will be proud to lead with you.
Welcome back to the channel. Spoiler alert. Phase 5 of the MCU is shattering a record for villains, which is not good news for Avengers, the Kang Dynasty. The fifth Avengers film, which is scheduled for release in 2026, is expected to include a fresh version of Earth's mightiest heroes taking on Kang the Conqueror and his other incarnations that have been featured in Marvel's Multiverse saga. But a worrying pattern is beginning to emerge with Kang's frequent appearances in Phase 5. As of right now, Loki Season 2 has Jonathan Major's most recent debut as a Kang variation, instead of the now-deceased He Who Remains from Loki Season 1, who founded the Time Variance Authority and whose passing has significantly altered the MCU history and multiverse. He is playing inventor Victor Timely this time. But a pattern has started to emerge that could undermine Kang's reputation before Avengers 5, whether it's these variants from Loki, the banished Kang from Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, or the thousands of variants from the post-credits scene known as the Council of Kangs. Kang has already been killed 3 times in the MCU, once in Ant-Man 3 and twice in Loki Season 2 Theory Avengers 5 villain. He Who Remains was killed by the Loki version Sylvie, as was revealed in the Loki Season 1 finale. Consequently, this released the sacred timeline that He Who Remains had painstakingly created with the TVA to stop the emergence of his variations and the start of another multiversal war. Victor Timely, who the TVA thought may assist them balance their temporal loom in danger of overflowing from the influx of new branch timelines, is now a feature of the currently airing Loki Season 2. However, in Loki Season 2, Episode 4, Timely was unexpectedly torn apart by temporal radiation. As a result, it is currently unknown what will happen to him in the MCU. Simultaneously, in the first MCU film of Phase 5, Ant-Man the Wasp, Quantumania, Scott Lang and his family led a resistance in the subatomic quantum realm against the Council of Kang's exiled version of Kang the Conqueror. This banished Kang met his doom at the end of the film, pushed into his own damaged multiversal engine core. Therefore, in Marvel's Phase 5, 3 distinct incarnations of Kang have already been vanquished and or eliminated. Reasons why Avengers 5 must be fixed. Is Kang's MCU reputation really in danger of being diminished? MC Avengers Kang. Ultimately, even though numerous more variations are presumably lurking in the shadows to emerge as Avengers 5's main danger, Kang appears less formidable overall due to his 3 separate deaths in the MCU. Very soon, the MCU will probably have to figure out how to set up a formidable alliance for the villain or villains of the Kang Dynasty. As things stand, Kang's reputation in the present Phase 5 is beginning to become less than fearsome. Maybe a significant twist for Victor Timely in the second season of Loki will rectify Kang's declining reputation, or maybe another version will be presented soon. In the MCU, that degree of high-stakes danger needs to be clearly defined going forward for such a formidable comic villain ahead of Avengers, the Kang Dynasty. Even if the underlying threat posed by Kang is that he can always be replaced by another variety.